Do you love the idea of having plants around, but somehow they always end up dry, droopy, or worse, dead? Don't worry, you're not alone. Life gets busy and not everyone has the time to baby their plants. That's why today, I'm going to show you 21 stunning succulents that practically take care of themselves, perfect for anyone with a busy schedule. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because I'll reveal a bonus succulent that looks so unusual, it honestly feels like it came from another planet. If you want more easy, no-fail plant guides like this, go ahead and hit that like button right now, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next one. In this video, we'll start with some beginner-friendly classics that anyone can grow. Then I'll show you some absolutely gorgeous decorative succulents that will wow your friends. And finally, we'll finish with some rare, conversation-starting plants you've probably never seen before. Let's dive in. First on our list is the world's famous Aloe Vera, a plant that's not just stunning, but also incredibly useful. With its thick, fleshy leaves full of cooling gel, aloe is like nature's first aid kit sitting right on your windowsill. Got a small burn while cooking? Snip a leaf, and you've got instant relief. Beyond its healing powers, aloe is ridiculously easy to care for. It thrives in bright, indirect light, and honestly, it would rather you forget to water it than overdo it. Every 2 to 3 weeks is more than enough. This is the type of succulent that rewards you for neglect, and that makes it the perfect starter plant for busy people who still want something green and beautiful in their home. Next, let's talk about the Jade Plant, often nicknamed the money tree. Its plump, glossy leaves are shaped like little coins, and in many cultures, it's believed to bring wealth, prosperity, and good fortune. But beyond its symbolism, jade is a powerhouse of resilience. It can live for decades, sometimes outlasting the people who planted it. And in some families, jade plants are passed down from one generation to the next like a green heirloom. Care-wise, it's simple. Lots of light and just a sip of water every few weeks. Too much love, especially too much water, is the only real danger here. With its sturdy trunk-like stems and shiny clusters of leaves, the jade plant has the charm of a miniature tree in your living room, and it's a plant that grows alongside you for years. Third, we have the bold and beautiful zebra haworthia, and this one is a real showpiece. Imagine a tiny green sculpture, its thick, pointed leaves painted with bright white stripes that look almost hand-drawn. It's compact, it's stylish, and it looks right at home in modern minimalist decor. Unlike larger succulents, the zebra stays small, which makes it perfect for desks, coffee tables, or even a nightstand. It doesn't need a lot of water, every 2 to 3 weeks is plenty, and it enjoys indirect light, which means it thrives even if you don't have a sunny window. The zebra haworthia is proof that plants don't have to be big to make a big impact. If you want something that sparks curiosity every time someone sees it, this little striped beauty is the way to go. Fourth, we have the iconic snake plant, also known as Echeveria. If there were ever a succulent that deserved the title of unkillable, it's this one. Its tall, sword-like leaves grow straight up, making it look like a living sculpture. It can survive almost anywhere. Low light, bright light, dry air, neglect, you name it, the snake plant adapts. And it's not just tough, it's also useful. NASA studies even ranked it as one of the best plants for purifying indoor air, filtering out toxins while releasing oxygen, even at night. That makes it perfect for bedrooms, offices, or anywhere you want a fresh, modern vibe. Water it once every few weeks, give it the occasional bit of sun, and it will reward you by growing taller and stronger year after year. For anyone who's ever said, "I just can't keep plants alive," the snake plant is the plant that proves you can. Up next is a little spiky classic, the pincushion cactus. Just one look at its rounded body covered in neat rows of spines, and you'll know exactly where it gets its name. Despite the prickly appearance, it's one of the easiest plants you'll ever care for. In fact, the less you do, the happier it is. A sunny windowsill, the occasional watering, and this cactus will thrive for years. It even rewards you with bursts of tiny, colorful flowers that pop up like little crowns. For busy people, or anyone who forgets about their plants for weeks at a time, the pincushion cactus is practically begging to be left alone, and it still manages to look stunning. Now, let's add some flair with the ponytail palm. Technically not a palm at all, this succulent gets its name from its long, curly leaves that tumble down like a fountain of green hair. At the base, it has a thick, bulb-like trunk that stores water, which means you can skip watering for weeks and it won't mind. This plant brings instant personality to a room. It's fun, it's dramatic, and it always stands out. Put it in a bright corner, let those leaves cascade, and you'll have a living sculpture that looks tropical but behaves like the most low-maintenance succulent ever. The ponytail palm is perfect for anyone who wants a plant that's as playful as it is forgiving. And finally, rounding out our beginner group is the ghost plant. This one is magical. Its pale, silvery leaves look almost translucent, shifting in color from soft lavender to blush pink depending on the light. Place it in the sun, and it glows with pastel tones that look straight out of a watercolor painting. Like most succulents, it loves bright light and doesn't ask for much water. But here's the fun part. It grows in sprawling rosettes that spill gracefully over pots, giving it an almost ethereal look. It's hardy, beautiful, and endlessly forgiving, which is why the ghost plant is a must-have for beginners who want something a little more unusual. And there you have it, 7 succulents that are nearly impossible to kill, even if you're brand new to plants. But maybe you're ready for the next step, plants that don't just survive, but truly steal the spotlight. These next succulents are bold, colorful, and guaranteed to wow anyone who sees them. Let's check out some of the most eye-catching decorative varieties you can bring into your home. First in this group is one of the most famous and loved succulents, the Echeveria, also called the rose succulent. Its rosette shape looks just like a blooming flower, only this one never wilts. Echeverias come in a rainbow of colors, from dusty blues and purples to soft pinks and greens. The secret to their beauty is sunlight. The more they get, the more vivid their colors become. Place one on a sunny windowsill and it instantly becomes a living piece of art. And just like roses in a bouquet, they're often used in arrangements, centerpieces, and even wedding decorations. Elegant, low maintenance, and endlessly photogenic, the Echeveria is the succulent that proves plants can be both tough and delicate looking. Next is the Burro's tail, one of the most unique trailing succulents you'll ever see. Its long, hanging stems are covered with plump, tear-shaped leaves that look like braided ropes of soft green pearls. Perfect for hanging baskets, shelves, or tall planters. This succulent grows into a cascading waterfall of texture. But here's a tip. The leaves are delicate and fall off easily if you handle them too much. The good news is, those fallen leaves can actually sprout new plants if you place them on soil. It's like having a succulent that doubles itself. If you want a plant that doubles as living decor and makes every space feel lush, Burro's tail is a showstopper. Now, let's add something a little fuzzy, the Panda Plant. Unlike most succulents with smooth leaves, this one is covered in soft, velvety hairs. Its silvery green leaves are tipped with chocolate brown edges, giving it a cozy, warm look, almost like the ears of a panda bear. The fuzzy texture isn't just for looks, it actually helps the plant conserve water. Panda plants stay small, making them great for desks, side tables, or windowsills. And let's be honest, once you touch those soft leaves, you'll understand why this plant is a favorite among kids and plant lovers alike.
Fourth in this section is the crown of thorns. Now, don't let the name scare you off. Yes, it has spiky stems, but it also produces some of the brightest, longest-lasting blooms you'll find on a succulent. Red, pink, or yellow flowers can appear year-round, making it a colorful addition to your home or garden. Care is simple. It loves sunlight and doesn't need much water. Just be mindful of its sap, which can be irritating if touched. With little respect and the right placement, the crown of thorns rewards you with months of color and a plant that truly lives up to its regal name. Up next is a holiday favorite, the Christmas cactus. Unlike most succulents that grow in dry deserts, this one comes from rainforests, so its stems are flat and segmented with a softer look. But what really makes it special are the vibrant blooms that burst open right around the holiday season. Deep reds, bright pinks, and pure whites. With the right care, it can bloom year after year, turning into a living tradition in your home. Some families even pass them down like heirlooms. A Christmas cactus isn't just a plant, it's a memory maker. Number 13 is as elegant as its name, Graptopetalum superbum. This succulent grows in wide, open rosettes with soft lavender-gray leaves that shimmer in the sunlight. It looks delicate, almost like porcelain, but it's tougher than it seems. Like many succulents, it thrives in bright light and dry soil, but what makes it stand out is its sheer beauty. Place one in a simple white pot and it instantly becomes a centerpiece, bringing sophistication to any room or patio. And finally for this group, we have the classic hens and chicks. This succulent is a master of multiplication. The larger rosettes, or hens, grow tiny baby rosettes, or chicks, all around them. Over time, they spread to fill containers, rock gardens, or even cracks in stone walls, creating a lush carpet of green rosettes. They're cold-hardy, easy to grow, and they change color with the seasons, shifting from green to red or purple in cooler months. If you want a plant that truly lives up to the phrase, "the more the merrier," hens and chicks is it. We've seen the classics, we've admired the decorative showstoppers, but now it's time for my favorite group. These next succulents are rare, unusual, and downright otherworldly. They don't just decorate a space, they spark conversations. When your friends see them, they'll ask, "What on earth is that?" Let's dive into the weird and wonderful world of conversation-starting succulents. Let's start with one of the most fascinating succulents you'll ever see, Lithops, also known as living stones. At first glance, you'd swear these are just tiny pebbles scattered in the soil, but look closer and you'll realize they're alive. Lithops have evolved to blend perfectly with their surroundings in the deserts of southern Africa, hiding from hungry animals by looking like ordinary rocks. Each stone is actually a pair of thick, fleshy leaves, and once a year, a daisy-like flower pops out right from the middle, surprising everyone who sees it. They need very little water and almost no attention, but the reward is huge, a plant that looks like it belongs in a geology collection rather than a garden. Place them in a shallow pot with gravel, and you'll have guests asking, "Wait, those are plants?" Lithops aren't just succulents, they're a conversation piece, a mystery, and a little bit of desert magic. Next, we have the elegant and instantly recognizable string of pearls. Imagine dozens of tiny green beads, perfectly round, all strung together along long, delicate vines. That's exactly what this plant looks like, a necklace of living pearls spilling over the edge of a pot. Perfect for hanging baskets, shelves, or tall planters, this succulent grows into a flowing cascade of texture and charm. Each little pearl is actually a modified leaf designed to store water, which means, like most succulents, it thrives on neglect. Give it bright light, indirect light, and a good soak every few weeks, and it will reward you with trailing strands that can grow several feet long. Sometimes it even blooms with tiny white flowers that smell faintly of cinnamon. It's not just a plant, it's decor, it's art, and it's the kind of succulent that makes people stop and stare. And now for something truly whimsical, the Dolphin Succulent. As the name suggests, its leaves are shaped like tiny dolphins leaping out of the water. Yes, really. Each leaf curves upward with a little notch that looks like the smiling face of a dolphin mid-jump. It's almost too cute to believe. This rare succulent is a hybrid and can be a little tricky to find, but once you have it, it's worth every penny. It grows in trailing vines like the string of pearls, making it perfect for hanging planters where those little dolphins can swim through the air. Care is simple: bright light, light watering, and a little patience. It's not just a plant you keep for yourself, it's a plant you'll want to show off. Imagine guests walking in and saying, Are those dolphins?" The Dolphin Succulent turns your plant collection into a storybook, full of wonder and surprise.
Next up is the baseball plant, also known as Euphorbia obesa. This succulent is perfectly round, with neat vertical stripes that make it look exactly like a baseball sitting in a pot. Native to South Africa, it has no spines, no flowers most of the year, and yet it still manages to be mesmerizing.
Its spherical shape is designed to store water and withstand extreme heat, which means it asks for almost nothing in return, just sunlight and the occasional drink. What makes it so special is its rarity. Overharvesting has made it harder to find in the wild, so most baseball plants you see today are carefully cultivated. It's a collector's dream, and once you own one, you'll find it's less like having a plant and more like having a living sculpture. Next, meet the starfish plant. At first glance, it looks like a cluster of thick green arms with ridges, a little like a cactus without spines. But when it blooms, that's when the magic happens. Out of nowhere, enormous star-shaped flowers appear, often patterned with reds, yellows, and even stripes that resemble animal fur. They're so striking, they don't look real. Here's the catch. The flowers have a rather unusual smell, often compared to rotting meat, but that's by design. In the wild, the starfish plant uses its scent to attract flies for pollination. Don't worry though, if you keep it outdoors or in a well-ventilated spot, you'll mostly just enjoy the drama of its incredible blooms. This plant is not for everyone, but for plant lovers who enjoy the weird and wonderful, the starfish plant is unforgettable. Up next is the fierce-looking but surprisingly friendly tiger jaws. Its chunky green leaves grow in tight clumps with spiky, tooth-like edges that resemble the open jaws of a tiger. Despite its intimidating look, it's totally safe to touch, and it's one of the easier, rare succulents to care for. In late summer or fall, it can produce bright yellow, daisy-like flowers that sit right in the middle of its jaws, giving it an extra splash of color. Tiger jaws love bright sunlight and dry soil, and they thrive in rock gardens or small pots where their unique shape can be appreciated up close. It's the perfect mix of dramatic design and easy care, and it always gets people talking. And finally, we come to one of the most legendary succulents of all time, the Queen of the Night. This plant looks fairly unassuming most of the year, with flat leaf-like stems, but when the conditions are right, it puts on a show unlike anything else. Massive, pure white flowers burst open, but only for a single night, and by morning, they're gone. The blooms are not just huge, they're also fragrant, filling the air with a sweet, intoxicating scent. Some people even host midnight bloom parties to celebrate the rare event. The Queen of the Night reminds us that plants aren't just decor. They're experiences, fleeting and beautiful. Owning one is like holding a secret performance in your own home. Before we wrap up, I promised you a bonus plant, and here it is. Albuca spiralis, better known as Frizzle Sizzle. Just the name makes you smile, and once you see it, you'll understand why. Its leaves grow upward in tight, curly spirals, like little corkscrews reaching for the sky. In spring, it sends up tall flower spikes with yellow blooms that smell faintly of vanilla. It's quirky, it's whimsical, and it looks like something from another planet. Frizzle Sizzle is a reminder that plants can be fun, playful, and full of personality. If you want something that truly stands out in a collection, this is the one. And there you have it, 21 stunning succulents that anyone can grow no matter how busy life gets. From tough classics like Aloe Vera and snake plant to decorative beauties like Echeveria and Burro's tail, all the way to rare gems like Lithops and the Queen of the Night, there's truly a succulent for everyone. And don't forget our bonus star, the Frizzle Sizzle, proof that plants can be just as quirky as they are beautiful. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these succulents was your favorite? Drop it in the comments below, and if you've got a care hack or a tip that works for you, share it too. I'll pin the best one so the whole community can learn from it. Oh, and let's settle a fun debate. Are you Team Aloe or Team Echeveria? Let me know down there. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more no-fail plant guides, tips, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, and happy planting.